When dictatorship is a fact, revolution becomes a right. Ndokwa revolution. Dear Ndokwa, I speak to you today to enchant a common but unspoken truth. Since your creation, it has been from one entanglement to the other. You have labored under the belief that you have a place in Delta State, but there is nothing to show for it. You have been marginalized. Your plea for recognition, economic justice, mainstream development, and equality in your own state is thrown out of the window and makes mockery from the other tribes in Delta State because politics is without strategy and your method is without tact, because you condone syphilis and they mess around with you, your resources, your future, and that of your children. Ndokwa, wake up, speak up, Sorosoke, break the jinx of your slavery. The last 3 years' budget of Delta State government hardly had anything in it for you, but you kept quiet, waiting. Your representatives in government stood there loitering. Your leaders, for fear of what to eat, kept mute, beggarly and irresponsibly arguing meaninglessly, pontificating on dreams that have left you homeless, helpless, and edged out in a mix of plenty. Ndokwa, wegwayo, Derijeni. Ndokwa, where is your place in Delta State? Where is your own stead in the development of this vast ocean of plenty, where you strut and fret your hour upon a stage? Your life is in anguish. You have become the veteran of creative suffering, drowning in the polluted water of avarice, destroyed by oil pollution, inhaling toxic emission from gas flaring, and dying in installments. Ndokwa, the day you lost it was when you allowed the Delta State government to prepare budgets that barely deliver anything to you. You kept quiet, and the government got away with it. The day they awarded the contract for 12 roads and left you out, upgraded 3 higher institutions to university and pushed you aside, that was the day they buried you. Ndokwa, you have become a monumental failure, Ndokwa. Ndokwa, as the governorship ticket leaves Delta North in 18 months from now, it will likely take you at least 16 years to assess the opportunities you just lost under this administration, because you failed to fight. You failed to call this administration to order. You failed to look them in the eyes and take your place in the scheme of things. You failed. Ndokwa, since the inception of the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, the Urobos, Ujos, Isoko, Ekaz, Ishekiri ethnic groups in the state had their fair share of appointment in the commission. Ndokwa, you have never been appointed, even when the commission was created because of the oil in your field. You are left out. Ndokwa, despite the huge revenue generated from your field through abundant oil and gas deposits, you continue to be marginalized by the state and federal government, both in political appointments and physical infrastructural projects. Ndokwa, you are a failed nation. Ndokwa, your communities had been in perpetual darkness, whereas the Independent Power Plant, IPP, providing light for the country is located in your land, as well as the Kwale Okpai gas plant, which produce gas for the IPP. What kind of paradox is Ndokwa, for Christ's sake? Ndokwa, injustice torments me. That is why I raise my voice against you this day. Ndokwa, show me one thing. You have benefited from the huge resources churned out year in, year out from your field before nightfall. Ndokwa, you must cast your thought back in sober reflection. Arise Arise and take up your place. Arise and take up the agogo. Then to the mountaintop and announce to the world that enough is enough. This is a call for self-reawakening. I beseech you now in the name of the God of creation to cause a change in your situation, to speak truth to power, to disrupt all unjust machination militating against your progress, to upturn the state's policy designed to work against you. Now, this is the time to break free and proclaim freedom. And by this advocacy, I hereby ignite the spark of freedom for Ndokwa land. And by the authority and power of the God of creation, let freedom come. Let freedom reign from heaven to all the four walls of Ndokwa land. And as an oracle of the God of creation, I hereby invoke the God of justice and social equality to bring down rain, the rain of righteousness and justice to exalt Ndokwa land, now and forever. The just shall live by faith. I shall go to Rabbi again.